Hello everybody, my name is Jakub. I'm the head of hardware development, and welcome to Dewesoft Hardware Overview webinar. Now I'm going to turn off the camera, so I don't see any point of having this, so you will see the next few slides. There were a lot of requests on having some hardware webinars, so we decided to prepare a series of 3 webinars as an introduction to Dewesoft hardware products. Today, I'll give you an overview of hardware product. 2 following hardware webinars will be more hands-on oriented, so at the end of August, we'll focus on system configurations, and end of October, we'll explain in how to make sensors and adapters connections. During hardware development, is our goal to design and build ultimate tools for every test engineer. Our hardware products can be divided in 5 categories: SIRIUS data acquisition systems, rugged data acquisition systems, data acquisition and control systems, accessories, and interfaces and sensors. SIRIUS is Dewesoft's high-end product line. These data acquisition systems have high precision and top performance. SIRIUS products offer flexible configurations. You can choose from a wide variety of input amplifiers, ranging from 4 and up to thousands of channels. It is like Lego bricks in the world of data acquisition systems. SIRIUS is offered in 3 technologies: dual-core, high-density, and high-speed. Dual-core technology offers the largest variety of input-type signals supported, from low-voltage measurements, bridge measurements, temperature, resistance, charge, to high-voltage measurements and acquiring signals from accelerometers and microphones. The most common problems you face when recording data are signal overload, noise, and false signals recorded into the data due to aliasing. Dual-core ADC technology prevents these problems. Each channel amplifier has 2 ADCs that always measure the high and low gain of the input signal. This results in dynamic range up to 160 dB. High-density SIRIUS model with up to 16 channels per SIRIUS slice, twice as much as dual-core, is the perfect choice for high channel count applications. This technology also uses 24-bit ADC with up to 200 kilosamples per second sampling rate. Here we offer strain gauge modules, ACC, and low voltage modules. Third type of SIRIUS data acquisition system is high speed. Here we offer up to 8 isolated channels with 16-bit analog to digital converter and sampling rate up to 1 megasamples per second. Supported are STG, ACC, charge, low voltage, and high voltage amplifiers. SIRIUS instrument comes with high galvanic channel-to-channel and channel-to-ground isolation. Category 2, 1000 volts with ranges up to 1600 volts. And even includes isolated sensor excitation. Our high isolation means that we have no problem measuring high voltage potentials or common mode voltages. It prevents ground loops and still keeps a high signal quality. We're also safe with measurements like vibration, temperature, or any other measurement where non-isolated sensors are placed next to the high voltage potential against the data acquisition system ground. SIRIUS data acquisition systems offer optional inputs and outputs such as counters, digital input outputs, analog outputs, and CAN bus interface, which is very useful, especially in automotive applications. SIRIUS uses a patented technology called super counter in every one of its counter encoder inputs. Counter inputs can measure RPM and angle when testing rotating machines. Standard counters only provide integer resolution, while super counters can extract floating point and time align them precisely with the rest of your data. This is done by measuring the exact time of the rising edge of the signal with an additional counter. our supercounters work on 102.4 megahertz time base, independent from the current sampling rate. To sum up SIRIUS standalone slices, they have flexible configuration, use 3 different technologies, 2 types of interfaces, USB and EtherCAT, and offer various optional input and outputs. Important note here is that inside one single SIRIUS measurement slice, it is not possible to have amplifier with different technologies. So either up to 8 channels dual core, up to 16 channel high density, or up to 8 channel high speed amplifiers can be used. SBox is highly reliable data logger with powerful data processing computer. The perfect companion to SIRIUS data acquisition system. It is of same form factor as SIRIUS measurement slices, and it can be stacked with click mechanism. SBox uses removable SSD disks and has built-in synchronization interface with USB and EtherCAT Dewesoft devices. Optional GPS receiver with up to 100 Hz can also be built in. SBox has 3 network adapters and 6 USB ports, allowing connection of 32 high-speed channels at full sampling rate. Okay, till now we were talking about standalone SIRIUS products, but we also offer rack products. One of newer product is called R4. The name tells us that this is rack, R, product with up to 4 measurement slices, allowing us up to 64 channels. Big advantage of rack products is that it reduces the number of required cables, since power supply, data transfer, and synchronization signals are routed on the backplane PCB. R4 is available with USB hub for external computer or has integrated SBox Slim. R8 allows up to 128 measurement channels, this is 8 measurement slices, and has integrated SBox RE. In both products, R4 and R8, optional parallel real-time EtherCAT slave interface can be added, giving you all the advantages of Dewesoft data acquisition, as well as sending your real-time data to any third-party EtherCAT master controller. Next are battery-supplied products. Perfect all-in-one solutions for the field applications. R1DB has integrated SBox as in case of R4, but also features integrated display, keyboard, and 2 hot swappable batteries. R2DB has similar properties as R1DB, only in case of R2DB you can use 2 measurement slices, in difference to R1DB where only 1 SIRIUS rack slice can be used. Also premium SIRIUS product is R8DB. Perfect solution for a large number, up to 128 channels at the field applications. It has integrated touch display and is battery supplied. As in case of R8, SBox RE is here integrated. Okay, now we covered SIRIUS data acquisition systems. Next are rugged data acquisition systems for use in harsh environment. SIRIUS EtherCAT devices are having a bit different form factor as standard SIRIUS devices, withstanding 100G shock rating, wide operating temperature range. So-called SIRIUS IVE are dust and waterproof IP67 rated data acquisition devices. I stands for isolated, W waterproof, and E for EtherCAT. Industrial computers SBox are also offered in more rugged chassis. SBox VE is watertight, shock and vibration proof, having wider temperature operating range and still having practically same functionalities as standard SBox. Krypton is product line of EtherCAT rugged data acquisition system. It is distributable, ranging from 1 channel to thousands of channels connected in daisy chain EtherCAT lines. These combo orange cables that you see on the photo allow you to daisy chain modules, taking care of power supply, data transfer, and synchronization. Krypton is made to be extreme. IP67 rating, so dust and waterproof, withstanding 100G shock, 13G vibrations, and operating in temperature range between -40 to 85 degrees Celsius. No other words needed. Krypton CPU is most rugged data logger, allowing direct EtherCAT interface for Krypton devices. Again, this device is IP67 rated with operating range from -40 to 70 degrees Celsius. Krypton multi-channel devices come in two different chassis: smaller single chassis and dual chassis with twice as much measurement channels. Kryptons can be stacked together with special clip mechanism. Very important in measurement is to be as close to the measuring site as possible. So I introduce you Krypton 1 series, which is the smallest IP67 data acquisition module. In comparison with multi-channel Kryptons, this technology allows maximum sample rate of 40 kilosamples per second, while multi-channel Kryptons go only up to 20 kilosamples per second. With Krypton 1 series, we really have fully distributed system, allowing us to go as close as possible to the sensor. Why is this so important? It is better to have shorter analog lines, especially on the excitation lines, not having power losses, and with long cables, we are more susceptible to the noise coming from the environment. So this is the whole product line of Kryptons. So we have Krypton 1s, Krypton multi-channels in single and in double width. So we have modules supporting low voltage, high voltage measurements, thermocouple measurements, breach measurements, temperature measurements with resistance temperature detectors, measurements with accelerometers and microphones, digital input, digital outputs, analog outputs for sensor excitations, CAN interface amplifier, counter, and product for synchronization, allowing us to synchronize different types of Dewesoft data acquisition devices with IRIC signal or with GPS external signal. Data acquisition and real-time control front-end system for industrial applications. I introduce you Iolite. This is all-in-one solution for real-time control and feedback monitoring. Iolite uses two EtherCAT buses in parallel. So EtherCAT primary bus is used for full-speed buffer data acquisition to a computer, while EtherCAT secondary bus is mainly used for real-time data to any third-party control system. Iolite features high-quality amplifiers, which offer great signal quality and up to 20 kilosamples per second sampling rate. Redundant power supply, together with dual EtherCAT interface, provides maximum system reliability. Iolite is available in two chassis versions: 19-rack version with up to 12 measurement slots, and Iolite in series form factor with up to 8 measurement slots. As already mentioned, Iolite allows us both benefits from data acquisition and also to the control system world. So we can connect we can connect our Iolites also to the third-party EtherCAT masters or real-time control systems such as ClamC Cyclone, Beckhoff TwinCAT, MATLAB Simulink, or Contis. Currently, we have released 5 Iolite modules. So 6 times STG universal strain gauge differential amplifier, 8 times TH, this is isolated thermocouple amplifier, 8 times RTD, isolated amplifier for the measurements with resistance temperature detectors such as PT probes, and 32 times digital input and digital output isolated module. 32 times digital output model also supports the features the watchdog function. Next are pre-built instruments and accessories. One of the oldest data acquisition systems developed in Dewesoft is DW43A. This is really a companion to rely on. You can pack your bag with laptop and 43 and perform measurements in field. It has really a small form factor. It has 8 universal analog channels, 2 isolated CAN bus ports, 8 super counters or 24 digital inputs, and it has isolated power supply. DW43 is a really robust and rugged device. And although it is already quite old device, we are still planning to develop it further because it's also very popular with our customers. We also provide and offer very large variety of accessories, so external displays, also one fully USB power supplied data acquisition system, SIRIUS Mini, which is a 4-channel ACC. Perfect solution for aerospace telemetry applications, dual frame sync decommutator, various CAN interfaces ranging from 1 and up to 8-channel CAN interfaces, different battery packs, DSI adapters, high-speed cameras, and GPS and IMU devices. I'm going through this very quickly because we will focus on the accessories in third of the webinars in hardware series. Also to emphasize is that we don't develop and build on our own sensors, but we offer them as a full solution to our customers. So sensors, data acquisition system, and software. And very popular are current sensors, so current clamps, Rogowski coils, and high precision zero flux transducers. We also provide a large number of accelerometers and angle sensors. You can read more about the Dewesoft products on our webpage under the Products tab. And already to give you upfront, currently we are updating all of our hardware manuals. So we're checking all the specifications, adding all new products and product lines such as Iolite. And in these manuals, we will also add some connection examples, which is very valuable and more practical for the use of our customers and their applications. And please, we would really want to have your feedback. It is very valuable. So with your feedback, you help us improve and making even better hardware products as we already do. In next webinar in 2 months, so at the end of August, we will focus on system configurations. So showing a bit of connection example similar to the one on this picture. So we have a large variety of different Dewesoft hardware products and connecting them together in order to achieve proper power supply, data transfer, and synchronization between all the measurement channels. Thank you very much for listening.